Welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Snooty and I'll be taking you through my speculations for the building update. So anyways, let's get started. First of all, I want to go through the leaks from start to finish. So far the biggest kicker is that you're going to have to build your own house. Obviously, to build a house, you'll need appropriate building materials, so what I'm guessing is that a trader may be implemented at the sawmill, or you have to hunt, mine, or chop trees for the required materials. One problem I see arising from this is a soon-to-be shortage of the virtual trees, so a trader is probably going to be more likely. I also believe that there may be a connection between the upcoming XP system. My guess is that you may have to reach certain experience levels to craft particular items. I also hope we will get a use for the Thunderlocks. Having a wooden light stand that radiates electrical lightning would be pretty sick. That being said, I hope with the building system they add the ability to recycle materials. That way if you no longer like your T-log nightlight, you can get your beloved log back. Alright, now we move on to building plots. This is probably one of the harder implementations in the building update. We already have a clear picture on the plot sizes and where they are going to be situated in Bronze City and in the forest near Puerto Dorado. It had a name, but I forgot it. I think that we'll receive even more plots when the map expansion arrives, but for now this is all speculation. I really do think plots are a good way to manage house placements. However, some of the leaked pictures we have seen includes images of houses out in the wilder terrains and with much larger interiors than these small plots could possibly give you. So what I'm about to say may not be correct, but I'm guessing that there will be an ability to build houses outside of the plots, but that ability will have to be earned, either through a paid game pass or an auction item. Right now, paid access seems more plausible, however these are concept leaks and the ability to build off plots may not even exist in the final update. Another concern of mine is how they're going to fairly distribute plots of land to players. My guess is there are going to be enough plots for a full server in the coming map expansion, or that each plot will be sold for a high price at an auction. Right now it seems more smart to just have more available plots, but my guess is that the developers want this to be a special mechanic, so buying a plot and building on it may even require paid access. But for those who don't have Robux, fear not, because I doubt the creators would make such an anticipated feature limited for pay-to-win kids. Right now the information of how they're going to execute plot distribution is quite vague, but I hope it'll be something free for everyone. Before we move on to the building pieces themselves, I want to take a quick look at the leaks for decorative items within the house. In this image we see a bearskin rug, antlers on the wall, carpets and a bookcase. Right now I have a feeling that the developers are going to make these items purchasable in the general store. However, I would really like them to make it so you can craft these items yourself. You might have to kill a deer and attain antlers for the wall, you might have to get a pelt of a legendary bear for the carpet and wood for the case. That being said, I know antlers aren't in the game, but a message to the devs, please add antlers, that'd be amazing. It's unlikely that a developer is watching this, but if anyone has made it this far, please share this with your friends. It helps me grow and asserts my dominance over other content creators. Anyways, decor items should be pretty simple and will probably be made available in the general store. Alright, now that decor is out of the way, let's move on to part 4 of this video and take a look at the anticipated mechanics. Okay, this is probably the most important part of the update. If they stuff up the building placement logic and the crafting logic, they stuff it all. This is going to be a complex part, so I'm going to have to break it into sections. Section 1, building parts. In this image we can see the inventory of a developer that has some building parts. So far the variety looks pretty impressive and I can't wait to see the update in action. If you take a closer look, you can see that some of the parts have a lower number on them. This shows that multiples of pieces are put into the same inventory slot and therefore save space in your inventory. So we can see that the pieces of the house can be bought or crafted by you and stored in your inventory and possibly the bank. However, I believe that these pieces of houses are like animal products or logs and will be dropped on death. But that's enough on parts, let's go into the actual building. Moving on to placement, I have already formed some opinions on the leaked images. First of all, the larger pieces of the house, such as the walls and the floor, will probably have a large snap grid for placement, similar to Fortnite or Adopt Me. Like Adopt Me, I expect that there will be an option to switch to a smaller grid when placing more precise decor objects. For the building itself, I think when placing items, you'll see a holographic blueprint there, but you actually need a physical build tool to finish constructing it. One problem I see with this is investing time and effort into a base and losing it when you log off. So I expect that you'll be able to save the items placed in your plot, and at any given time place them down as one part when you jump servers. That way you might open your inventory and you'll see a couple of big pieces you've made, such as house 1, house 2, and you can place them and rotate them in your little plot. Before this video ends, this is the section where I voiced a few things I'd like to see added, and so here goes. 1. I would like the ability to recycle used materials so that if you have to craft house pieces, you can always get your materials back if you happen to misclick. 2. I'd like to be able to craft my own decor. It makes the game more immersive and less of an adopt me, make cash and buy stuff vibe. And finally, I would like to be able to use a T-log for something. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and comment below. Feel free to give me video suggestions and consider hitting that subscribe button. I will do videos on the upcoming animals too. Until next time.